Okay, that's it. So I'm going to cruise the entire length of the Hyperloop.
Hey folks, this is Fred. I was hearing a report on the Hyperloop. I mean, what happens when all of a sudden an earthquake hits? There's no way out. There's no need of hollering and screaming and yelling. You're in a more or less a coffin already. So your fate is sealed.
So far, none of the tubes that they've created have dealt with the expansion issue in any way whatsoever, or just simply an earthquake. Hell, a car crash into one of the pillars, any slight dent in that wafer-thin tube, and you would be looking at a cascade failure.
This is so unsafe. I mean, we as a people have done so many unsafe things, and we continue to do it. We continue to put people's lives at stake for the sake of the dollar bill.
I mean, the first thing we should assume is that we are very dumb. You know, things have obviously gotten way more smarter than the past, way smarter. The most important thing, like I said, the most important mistake I see smart people making is assuming that they're smart. They're not.
Yeah.
Don't buy into the Hyperloop. It is a disaster waiting to happen. You may as well strap a bomb to your chest and pull the pin. If you got money to spend, spend it on something that's actually gonna help somebody to get better in life, not to get dead.
You played Fallout 3 all the way, like, I really played that game a lot. I think I explored every corner of that game.
I'm looking for a new video game to play. Can you give me a recommendation?
Overwatch.
I play Overwatch.
Yeah, it's
Anything
great.
else? Overwatch is amazing.
Overwatch is amazing, yeah.
And I was worried about him because he's one of our great geniuses, and we have to protect our genius. You know, we have to protect Thomas Edison, and we have to protect all of these people that came up with originally the light bulb and the wheel and all of these things. And he's one of our very smart people, and we want to cherish those people.
I think he's like remapping civilization and trying to make a better yacht.
I played, obviously, Skyrim. I did not complete Skyrim. That was intense. I was like, this is a big game. Played Fallout 4. That was great.
You have to give him credit. I spoke to him very recently, and he's also doing the rockets. He likes rockets, and he does good at rockets, too, by the way. I never saw where the engines come down with no wings, no anything, and they're landing. I said, I've never seen that before.
You know, just like Shaquille O'Neal is 8 feet tall, and some people are 4 feet tall. You know, some people just have a brain. I mean, there's no level playing field when it comes to anything, whether it's athletic performance or mental performance.
Well, there's Hearthstone.
I haven't tried that one yet.
Yeah.
I know people love it.
Do you play anything besides Overwatch? I mean, have you tried the new Deus Ex?
I have tried the new Deus Ex.
It's okay, but like
the best game I played recently, and it's not a super new game, is The Last of Us.
Oh, is it really?
It's from a couple of years ago.
Sure.
I loved it.
Okay, Last of Us.
Yeah.
You like that too? Is it really good? Yeah, I've heard good things about Uncharted.
It was just
Really, The Last of Us
storytelling like that in a
the prior Deus Ex and the original Deus Ex was, the storytelling was amazing.
Shocking how well, you know, how it's come so fast. I mean, you go back a year and they were talking about the end of the company, and now all of a sudden they're talking about these great things. He's going to be building a very big plant in the United States. He has to, because we help him, so he has to help us.
I don't know if anybody's played. Did you play the original Deus Ex? That was killer.
Dun, 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 dun.
An electric skate was supposed to help center the car. That was axed in favor of retractable wheels, but both ideas have been abandoned, and instead the vehicle will rely on its own tires, driving through a paved tunnel.
'Cause, let's be real, you want to get people to drive around and round a kilometre-long tube with very small tolerances, leading to the obvious question, is it even possible to get out of those cars while you're in this Elon Musk loop? And, as is usually the requirement, even for people with limited mobility.
Another way to cut costs is by building smaller tunnels. The standard size for a single lane is 28 feet in diameter. Borings will only be 12 feet, which doesn't leave a lot of room, so although technically any electric vehicle with autonomous capabilities will be able to use them in the future, they'll have to fit.
Tiny, inaccessible tunnels going all over the city, which if there's an accident in them, which is inevitably going to happen, how are you going to unblock this again?
It seems like the people crying debunked are assuming that all of the scientists and engineers at SpaceX and all these universities haven't taken a grade 11 physics course.
Okay, and I'm not an expert in battery pack technology, but it seems that a lot of people are speculating that the specs for the semi-truck, even I believe the CEO of Daimler said it breaks the laws of physics. So I'm wondering, is this just a linear...
He doesn't know much about physics. I know him.
Yeah, so
I'd be happy to engage in a physics discussion with him. I actually studied physics in college. We'll have a lot of flights between now and then.
That's crazy. That's 2023 is not that far away. That'll be there before you know it. How many times have you had explosions with those
when you're on a
things?
rocket? I don't know, like quite a few. 6, maybe 5 or 6.
What are those like? What is it like when you watch it explode?
This is a test program.
Right.
We expect it to explode.
Of course.
It's weird if it doesn't explode, frankly.
Really?
Yeah. If current trends continue, if we accelerate, if you plot the points on the curve of progress, then we should be doing regular orbital flights with a high probability of safe landing in 2 years.
He's creating. He's a force in society that's like a cross pollination of Thomas Edison and Tony Stark from the Avengers. Okay, you cross pollinate those two folks, you get Elon Musk.
When do I think we can go to Mars? I mean, I think possibly as soon as 5 years from now.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you were talking to Elon Musk, did you get the sense that you were talking to like a genius? What did it feel like?
Like I'm a chimp.
I'm
a chimp.
Like you're that person.
Yeah, I'm that. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I am that toxically stupid person talking to this guy
Really?
who wants to create gigantic power stations in Australia to fix their grid and wants to shoot rockets into space. And
Anything he does is completely fascinating to people.
Well, he's a legitimate super genius. I mean, legitimate. Like when he's not full of shit. That is his thought process is extraordinary. But one of the things that was really clear from talking to him was that it's uncomfortable. That his whole life it's been this tornado of ideas that's beating against his head.
Yeah.
And he's like, you wouldn't want to be me. I'm like, oh Jesus. I'm like, what do you mean, man? He's like, it never shuts off.
Right.
And like, oh.
No. I think the paper's too strong.
Is there another way we can engineer this?
You know what? It's better if I can swing like that.
Oh, good. So get it near my neck. That's even better. Wait! Don't go in that way. Don't go in that way. Go away from me.
This is crazy.
Maybe we can practice.
Yes, that's all I needed. I need it all.